Hi everybody, and welcome to video 5 in our Painted Fields series. We're using the kit Painted Fields by Wild Rose Bohemian and their Wild Rose Boho on Etsy. You'll find lots of great kits there, and they have tons of sheets. Now, just so you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of all that big stack of papers, we have 5 pages left. And that's all. And we're not done. So now this should be video 6, but video 5 was corrupted. And we did a whole hour's worth of stuff on this really cool page. And I'm really sorry that the film got corrupted, or the video. So we were on page 6. And we did this much. We cut the page with the white, backing. We cut it to the size. Then we papered this envelope and cut a window. Then we papered this envelope. And here, we cut those little things off. It's one of those big ones. And we papered right here, and we took this envelope, we took the flap, and we stuck it in there and glued it inside here, inside the pocket. Okay, then we had already had a magnet to hold this onto here, right, so it wouldn't flap. And then we took that magnet and we stacked another magnet on top of it and stuck it to the back of this to keep this from flapping. Okay? I'm very sorry. It took us an hour, and I went into magnificent magnet detail. And remember, we're offsetting our little images. I'm not supposed to glue the envelope shut. Inside to make a border as the inside backings of our things. So I'm going to have to make a card here, and I think I will be able to put a tab on it. Yes, I will. So, okay, so that's where we're at. We just got to pick up and keep going. We still are working on this page. We're not done with it. We still have another envelope to go and a belly band. So we're going to not make a window in this because that's what ruined the flap on the other one. So I think I'm thinking we might want to change our mind, since we were picking one that didn't have hardly anything on it because we were going to cut a window. Well, that's okay, because we'll put a belly band or something on the front of the envelope. So I like the writing. So let's get that on there. Maybe we'll put a pocket on here. If I sound depressed, I'm sorry. I'm very upset that we lost that video. That was a very good video. I was very excited about that page, or this page. If we have enough time after doing page 7, I have a postcard stamp, and I'm going to make a postcard out of one of these papers, and then we're going to put it on the back of another card on a belly band. So we'll do that if we have time. If not, I'll just do it off camera because technically it's a card. So well, this isn't the way I wanted to do this. I wanted to do it this way. Or do I want to do it this way? Yes, I want to do it this way. Okay. Seems kind of funny not to have a window, on this. Okay. That's going to be pretty. I'm using a lot of glue on this. Like I said, I don't even want to think about how many pieces of white pieces of paper we're using. We're using the white envelopes, so we're getting lucky there, not having to make a white border, you know what I mean, around with paper. You can just use the white envelope as the white border. You know, I still need to cut this as a pocket. So we're not just going to have a flap on there. Let's make a pocket at least. Okay, now we're going to paper the flaps. And we won't have a white border on this because we're just not. Okay. I'm not going to try to calculate, plus there's this glue area. I'm just going to go ahead and cover the flaps. Or am I? Gosh, if it wasn't for the glue, I think we can ignore just, I mean, everybody knows envelopes have glue. Because this, because it's white and it's pristine, we didn't mess it up by doing a window. That was the whole purpose, not to cover that one. Okay, so then we need to put our, gosh, really leaning towards an acetate belly band now. Okay, so let's cut a piece 2 inches wide. Then we need to cut off, we only want the belly band to go from the colored part to the colored part. Don't want it to go down to the white, although why would it matter? I don't think it would matter really. Alright, let's not try to cut it. Let's just glue it on. Now we're going to be putting the envelope on here like so, and then we're going to clip it. So we better look and see where we want to put the belly band. I think we want to put it over here. That'll look nice. Maybe even in just a little bit. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned it in this video series or not. This is going to be coming out the first part of September, the first week of September actually. Happy Labor Day. Happy new football season. Yay. But I'm going to have surgery on my right elbow. The ulnar nerve is being pinched at the elbow, so I have to have surgery done. And yeah, so I'm not sure about, you know, videos and this and that. Wow. That's very close. What about this one? No. The other one was closer, which was this one. So anyway, I'm not sure. The doctor said it's like no big whoop. You know? I'm assuming it's outpatient. Probably put you to sleep. So you don't want to have to do nerve surgery and have the person actually move. That would be bad. So anyway, I mean, I don't mind. I'm not scared of surgery or anything. He said my right hand might be even weaker at first. So that doesn't sound like fun, but something's gotta give. The doctor also told me that if I want my neck to get any better, which it's really bad, that I'm going to have surgery on my neck. Now, I'm here to tell you that's scary sounding to me. And I've had all kinds of stuff done. I've had needles poked in me. They've taken electrodes and burned out nerves in my back so that they didn't hurt anymore. Like, if they're burned up and dead, then they can't hurt anymore. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. So, yeah. So we're going to put what? A belly band. Let's just put a belly band back here. We'll use this piece right here. Well, look at that. But boy, I tell you, getting operated on your neck when you already have what's called stricture, or that little tube that your spine runs through, nerves. It's not your spine is the whole thing, bones and everything, but you know what I mean. Part that lets you walk and all that kind of stuff and go to the bathroom and everything. All that is, the tube is narrowed already. Part of my problem. So now that you know my medical history, we're much closer. We're almost related. Except I never actually tell my family anything unless they watch my videos. So we're closer than family. Hard to look at something that's transparent and tell if it's crooked or not. Okay, so then we're going to take this and we're going to get one of our pretty clips that we've been using this whole project. This time we'll use this one. Sort of a kind of a coppery color. So we'll put the envelope flap through the belly band. Right there like that. And above the pocket, we'll put the paper clip. And we'll have the card and everything in there. Okay, that makes this page done, except for cards in all these different pockets and such. I have to put something here, a pocket or a belly band or a diagonal pocket or something. Okay, and then I may leave this as a picture. Okay, so that's it for this page. Let me get this glued in. And then I'll finish it up. I still can't believe we lost that whole first hour of this page. Really sorry. It's not like it was the audio where I could just, you know, give you the audio to watch or the video to watch with music on it, because I won't do a voiceover. Because there's so much time between, you know, me talking or whatever, that there's no way I'm gonna sit there and just say something every 5 minutes. It's just not gonna happen. Silly. I don't like voiceovers, in case you can't tell. It's not the people's fault. A lot of times they do it because exactly what happened the other day, which is I had a video that didn't record any audio. I've been having a lot of trouble the last week. It's very stressful. Very, very stressful. Okay, so that's that in there, except for cards and stuff. There's a card here. Anyway, there's cards everywhere that need to go in there. And this is done. Okay, so let's go on to page 7. Oh, I'll put that up there with that. Okay. So now this one, this is the paper. So we'll get that measured. And then we can get away from the book. Okay, so we need to cut this . Now this one's a little odd because it's the one we flipped back. So, see, there's a point right there and there's a tab. So we're going to cut it right about here. Okay. And then we're going to put this side with this great big tall one. Yeah, that doesn't want to stay because of the roundness of it. It stays when you do it this way, but if you're holding it completely upside down, it swings away because it's getting rounded, and so the magnet's not holding as well. Okay, so let's glue these together. This will be page 7. Why I wrote it on there, we only have page 7 and 8. Okay. I can see the muscles twitching in my hand. My hand is so sad. I missed the call back to the surgeons. They don't schedule your surgery there in the office. They have a surgery scheduling service, whatever. And I called and left a message, and then I missed it when they called back somehow. I don't know where I was. I must have walked to get the mail or something and didn't take my phone with me. I didn't expect them to call back that quick, I think. So I'm going to call them again tomorrow and let them know that well, maybe I'll check my voicemail and see if they said anything on there for me to call back and leave another message, or if they're going to call back again. Okay. So now with this one, we're going to do 2 envelopes. But it's not going to be that hard because we're going to attach one envelope on the bottom like so. We're going to attach the other envelope to the top like so. We're going to have the image just split on the front, and we're going to do the same thing on the back. All right, so all we have to do is put magnets on these. That's going to open up pretty big, isn't it? Okay. I think I want to glue these on first. In fact, I think I have to. It's not in the center. I didn't put enough so that I could slide it around. Where's the fold on this thing? Wow, these are really cheap, awful envelopes, aren't they? Okay, now we're going to do this one different. This way we should have done the other one. Line it up with this one. See, this is so much easier. Why didn't I do this on the other one? Okay. So then we're going to take this image. Okay, we don't need to cut the height, we just need to cut it in half. Oh, look what's going to happen. No, it's not. Cut it right there. And then cut it there. So we're going to cut it here first, so we've got the width for both, and they'll be exactly the same. Okay, so that's going to go there. And we're going to pick right up with this. And put it here. It's going to be pretty. I'm going to put it there. This one, there's not going to be any pockets or anything on the front. It's just going to be the full image. And then I think on the inside, on the flip ups and the flip down, put an acetate pocket on each one. Saying this in case we don't get to it. We should, but we have to glue the back sides of the envelopes. And then I want to make sure and do page 8, which is just gluing the paper on, but still. Not really sure why I'm gluing the bottom one on first, but okie dokie. Can't believe how much glue we've used on this. Well, it's because we've had to glue the white on everything, huh? Okay. Okay, well that could have been better. I hate these envelopes. I don't blame these envelopes. I'm gonna remember this little batch. I've got 5 or 6 of these. They're crooked. This paper is not cut crooked. The envelopes are crooked. Okay, anyway, onward and upward. So now we're going to take this paper. We're going to do the same thing. Only it's going to be the opposite way. Did I just do these papers upside down? I did, didn't I? Because this is the top. So that means this one goes up here. I think I'll have to put some more glue on. I'm glad I noticed it before the glue dried all the way. Thank you, Fabri-Tac. Don't be surprised. Yeah, that looks awful. We'll rescue the magnet. They might come out just a little bit different. So I'm just gonna do it over. We don't have enough time, but you see how I do it. You saw how I did it. Well, upside down, but I'm probably gonna get two completely different types of envelopes because these are terrible to work with. So I've got some others that are a similar size. See if I can get some more of this off. Okay. All right, let's glue page 8 on so you can see what we're going to do. It's actually quite simple. Trash, rescued page. Okay, this is going to be page 8, the page with the book. So we need to cut the white piece first. And this should be really close. May not all fit exactly, but so let's get our white piece of paper. Last one that I have over here. Now we have this little notch here, so that's all the farther over. We're going to go. I'm disappointed in page 7. It's going to work. It'll look good. It's not that. It's just those envelopes were just CRAP. Sorry. Look how curved this is. It's a good thing we're only putting a picture on here. I love this with the flowers coming up out of the thing. It's just like the new logo. Small logo. Not big logo, but small logo that I'm making for Sweet Pea Papers. Alright, let's see how about this. Okay. Oh wow, we lucked out. It's a good thing I wrote page 7 on it, huh? Who knew? It's gonna look nice. So anyway, the 2 flip envelopes, you can also put an artificial, what looks like a closure on there, like a tab. And I might do something like that. Just to kind of jazz it up a little bit. Okay, so that's it for that. So then we'll have 2 pages of cards that I'll have to do, and there's a lot of cards on those 2 pages. And then, yeah, you know, I glued those envelopes on and I didn't cut them for pockets or anything. So there you go. So I totally messed that page up. I was just upset, I think, over the other page. And it carried over into my non-thinking, because it's not Tuesday, for page 7, even though page 7 was very simple. I totally was just not paying attention, plus the bad envelopes. But mostly because I was inattentive. That's a really big white border on the top there. Much better. Let's see if there's enough glue to hold it back again. I'm going to re-glue it so I can move it around. I'm going through so much glue, isn't it? I just didn't like the way that top border looked. It was just too big. And on the back page, just a paper. So it was going to be very obvious. It wasn't very subtle. It wasn't like a little mistake that only I would notice because I made it, you know. You have to be careful taking stuff off a manila folder because manila folder will peel right up in your hand. Okay, that looks really nice with the book on the back. I like that. Now, on this page, I'm going to get 2 different envelopes. In fact, oh, these are those. I wonder if these are those. Oh, I wish I had 2 of these. Nope, those are different. Yeah, I'm down to hardly any envelopes. Are these the same size as the others? Pretty close. Okay, so I'm gonna glue these back on and measure the papers. I'm gonna have to pick out 2 new pages, which isn't that hard. Especially because I've only got 5 left. Anyway, so I'll do that and I'll finish this page, and then I will see you in the next video, which is going to actually be the flip through. Okay? All right, I'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.